Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing good. I wanted to talk to you guys about why I quit my job. What's going on? How am I doing mentally, physically, emotionally, all that good stuff. I'm sharing this journey with you so you can see that we can do these things. We can do these things without using. We can keep pushing forward no matter what happens. So I'm not going to get on here and bash certain people. I'm not going to go into full detail because I want to be able to get another job. And you know, if you get on social media and you start talking bad about places, nobody's going to hire you, you know. What I can say is I put in almost 7 years at that job, and I really did love it. I love all my regulars, all my guests. That's what kept me there for so long. They're good people. And I'm going to be completely 100% honest and real like I always am. People leaving me comments saying, well, you're enabling or you're a dealer, all that. It really got to me because I have never looked at it that way ever. I'm not saying they're right or they're wrong. I know when I was in sober living, nobody said anything to me when I started bartending. It was just never a thing. I've never heard that before in my life. So that just started bothering me, whether it's true or not. It got me feeling some type of way. I wouldn't quite say it's enabling. Saying a bartender is enabling is more of an excuse for someone to use. I wasn't buying drinks or, doing anything like that. I did my best to not overserve. I had a lot of people come in that didn't drink, that just sat at the bar with me. I don't drink, and they knew that. Maybe they just felt more comfortable with me. I don't know, you guys. But long story short, so that started really bothering me. So I let that get to me. But that's not why I quit my job, but I don't know if I want to bartend or not next. My job, people are doing more jobs now than they used to for the same or less money. But unfortunately, when you work for tips, if you do more work, you're not going to make more money. You're going to make less money because you're having to do more jobs, which puts you behind on everything. And customers are not happy about that. They are not giving you pity tips. They do not care why. They will say, well, why don't you guys have more people on? Or why don't you do this? Or why don't you do that? And I'm always like, I'm just the bartender. I have no control over any of this. So customers do not care. They still expect 5-star service. It doesn't matter if you're the only person working. It doesn't matter where they're eating at, which I understand because we all work hard for our money. I get it. And I just didn't want to have to be in the middle of all that because it's not right. There's no excuse for sending people home when you're already short-staffed. You're already putting a heavy load on your 3 employees, but then you send 2 home and put an even heavier load on 1 person, which they never used to do that. They would never leave 1 person there by themselves, especially if the bar is full. So seeing that happening all the time and seeing that management was leaning on 1 person to do more jobs, more and more, I'm not okay with that. I did not sign up for that. I am not a lazy person. I always ran my butt off. All of my regular customers have been telling me to quit that job. They see how hard I work. They see the company taking advantage of me and every other employee that works hard, and it's not right. Almost every person that worked there, that had been there, once it changed, everybody left because we don't want to deal with that. We know better. We know what a good restaurant is. We know how restaurants are supposed to function. And all it takes is for bad managers to come in, start hiring or not hiring or whatever, acting like they care but not caring. You know what I mean? And that job was always changing management. So how can you really keep a place leveled when your leaders are always changing, So yeah, I couldn't take it anymore. And I had made a video and posted it on TikTok that I did it for my mental health and for my recovery. And someone told me not to use recovery as an excuse. I didn't use it as an excuse. At the end of the day, my reasoning why I quit that job is because I didn't want to work there anymore. I did not want to work there anymore. It was too much. I didn't go for a week and quit. I literally put 7 years of my life in. it was affecting my mental health. I was going to the bathroom crying while I'm working. It was affecting my physical health. The whole time I was in and out of the hospital last year, I was told that I owed because my shifts were picked up while I was in the hospital, and that's not right. I do not owe anybody because I had health problems and couldn't go to work. So for me, I was like, wait, what? I don't owe? I was told that I could have been fired, which no, you can't. So dealing with my health, and then I was trying to work with my health, and I have bladder disease. I know I've mentioned this. I have bladder disease, which means when I have to go to the bathroom, right when I get the urge to have to go to the bathroom, what it feels like is equivalent to someone that's been holding it for 30 minutes. So it starts to get painful. The longer I hold it, the more pain I feel. I will literally be hunched over and not be able to move. I don't like that, but I can't control it. I was taking over-the-counter Azo all the time because my bladder was hurting because I couldn't use the bathroom when I needed to. Companies don't care. They don't care. Customers don't care. If you say, if you're not there when people look for you, especially being a bartender, everybody's looking for you all the time. If you're not there, front row, center, they're freaking out. They used to come in the bathroom to try to get me to hurry up, and y'all, it's just too much for my mental health, my physical health. Money was going down. It was not getting better. It was getting worse. It was getting harder, and it was less money. You're working 9 or 10 hours. You don't eat. You don't sit down. You barely get to go to the bathroom. It's just a lot, y'all. It's a lot on somebody. I did it for years, but now at this point in my life with my physical health, I'm hurting myself. I hurt myself the whole time I worked last year. So I've pushed myself. I held on as long as I could. And I said that I did it for my recovery because there are different things triggering me at work that I don't have to be around. And being in physical pain is one of them. I'm not hurting like that at home. I can use the restroom when I need to, you know? There were more and more people using and drinking on the job. I can't go into all that, guys. Like I said, I want to be able to get another job. Employees were giving away alcohol, and then the bartenders were getting the backlash. It was just a lot, you guys. It was a lot, and it was the worst I had ever seen it. So for me, myself, I stepped away from it. I didn't want it to affect my recovery. Once your physical, your mental health are affected, it can affect your recovery. It's not using it as an excuse. I don't know why. Because to be honest, I don't have to explain myself, but I'm sharing my journey with you guys because I want you to know that nobody has to put up with any of this stuff. If you have a way out, if you can finally step away and do something else, do it. Don't hold on to that because it's comfortable or because it's what you know or whatever. There were a lot of reasons why I just had to step away. I'm doing what's best for me. I don't want that pressure on me anymore. I just want to go to work, make my money, and go home. So as of right now, mentally, I'm okay. Physically, I'm still getting up, doing my routine. I showed you guys, I'm still functioning. I'm still doing what I need to do. Mentally, I don't know. It's weird. It's like I'm starting to doubt myself on social media. I don't know what it is. I'm in my head because I don't know if I'm scared of failure or scared of success. I don't know which one it is because, of course, I've failed a million times before and got myself right back up and started over again. So maybe I'm scared of success. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm grateful to be where I'm at, but I can't believe things have happened the way they happened. It's a good thing. It's amazing. Who would have thought, you know? Emotionally, I'm up and down, you know, like I cry here and there, let some steam out, happy, sad, you know, I don't know. Just my emotions are everywhere still. I talk to my family. My mom wants me to get on the plane and come see her. So I had one of my wonderful followers help create a media kit for me, which was super sweet of her. So she helped me, and I've got that filled out. So maybe I can start working with brands like UGC or something. I gotta do something, you guys. I would love for that to be on the back end, and then I can just keep making my content for you guys separate. We're gonna see where all this goes. No matter what happens in life, you don't have to put up with anybody's crap. You need to know, especially with jobs, know your job, know your role. Don't let someone else being lazy or whatever the reasoning is put their load on you. Nobody deserves that, and you know nobody's paying for that anymore. So you always do what's best for you. Walk away from the nonsense. You deserve better than that. Know your worth and just keep going no matter what. There's all kinds of side hustles out there. If anything, you know, just don't give up on yourself. I'm not giving up, and you guys are not giving up. And we're not giving up on each other. But anyway, see you guys.